So, I'm using this new thing called Ada Multistream. But it does not seem to want to push to my channel right now. I'm not quite sure why. It's very interesting. Why would it not? Wow. Okay. Well, it says it's live. That is weird. Huh. Wow. All right. Let me try something real quick. I apologize for any delay. Andrew, welcome. Appreciate you being here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my YouTube stream. It's just not coming up. Like I can see. Oh, hold on. I see what the problem is. Jesus. For some reason, it was set on private. Now it's on public. And now hey, there we go. Now it's showing up. Man. All right. The perils of changing your software settings. Got things were a little bit messed up, so I had to fix it. I think I'm going to turn the music off of the stream so I don't have to fight with any copyright issues. All right. I think I've got everything the way I want it. Let's go check out contention. See what we got there. So, hope everybody's been doing well. Wife is at an appointment this morning, so I figured I would jump on stream for a little bit. Oh my goodness. My lenses need a wipe down. My VR headset lens is filthy. And I cannot find a cloth with which to wipe it. Of course. Because why would there be one handy? Oh, wait, here we go. I got something. Sorry, I gotta wipe the lens. I got some fingerprints on it for some reason. I don't know who's been pawing my lenses. Truth in lending, it was me. Anyway. All right. So that's there. So I've been trying to learn the F-16 lately because I want to have some ability to fly some fighters. And I just haven't really focused on one. So decided I would try to focus on the F-16. That's not going to help me in contention because it's on the red side, but you know, it's something, right? Ocean 1-1. I have 39 credit points. Cool. All right. Let's see what's going on in the world of contention. Oh, red is pushed up quite far. Uh, all right. So nobody's at Hama. There are some bad guys out here. All right. Let's spawn at Hama and we'll take a 64 down to FARP 6 and see what we can work out. Looks like we've got some air cover right now, which is good. Can I spawn at Hama? Oh, Hama's red. Duh. It makes it kind of difficult. Who's texting me? Okay. Well, we're not gonna spawn at Hama, huh? Let's wasn't even paying attention. We got a bunch of blue guys out here. Looks like they're trying to take Hama. So what we need is some Apache love coming out of FARP 7. All right. FARP 7, 64. Let's go L and K. So we'll drop some fuel. We'll go my company. 18.5. I think we're good there. All right. Yeah, so didn't stream on Monday because I was just kind of tired from the weekend, honestly. And my kids were something else this weekend. So, oh man, I meant to turn this HDU transparency up so it would take up the whole server restart in 23 minutes. Well, peeps, we got just a little bit of time. Pistol, thanks for the follow. I thought you'd already followed. I don't know. Good morning, swing beans. Welcome. In contention, servers restarting in a little over 20 minutes from now. So we're going to see what we can do in that short amount of time. Okay, no worries. Well, welcome. I appreciate the follow. Thanks for dropping by. Side. Yeah, it's starting. What's going on here? Maybe. I mean, we can do that if that's what you want to do. That'd be fun. I'm gonna leave the lights up since it's starting to get dark. Where's your Raspberry Go video? I don't know if we're gonna have time to get this all set up and get all the way down to Hama before the server restarts. We'll try it. TSD. I don't know. I feel like it's been forever since I've been in this thing. I'm like, which button should I push? I mean, you know, make the content you want to make, right? All right. Let's crank engines. Get moving. Lights are all off. We'll get some formation lights on. Just to have a little bit of lighting. It's getting dark. Let's get a quick look at the map while the INUs are aligning. And we're going to head up to 300 heading. And once again, neglected to use the route tool, so there we go. Keep trying to adjust my headset here. All right, I think we are ready to go. Just waiting on the INUs. We'll sit here at idle because we're burning a lot less gas. So I got the APU running, I got the engine started, but like if we look at the fuel page, I want to say APU burned about 65 pounds an hour if I remember correctly. So 65, 260, I'm burning 325-ish. Whereas if I push the power levers up to fly, we're going to be burning about double that when I turn the APU off. So let's keep an eye on it. See where it goes. Since the INUs are now aligned, we'll go ahead and push the power levers up. It's better than when it came out, pistol. So 700 pounds an hour. It's definitely better than it was when it first came out. Made flight model improvements and a number of other improvements. So I think it'd be fine. Let's see what we got for hover power. About 70, should be about 78-ish. 77, 78. Yeah, we're right in there. All right. Off we go. 300-ish. We'll make our way up to Hama. Let's go ahead and get some FCR going. Air to air. Doesn't look like there's any bad guys close, so let's go ahead and switch that up. We'll go ground targeting mode. Get that scan running. I was looking to see if it showed the time before server restart. I don't see any time, so just know we're less than 20 minutes. We'll go through a restart, come back in. It'd be cool if we did some night in this server. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Get the Pinvis going. Do some night system flying. Although I tell you, I can only do about an hour to an hour and a half of this at a time, because it is hard on the old noggin there to try to process all this information, because looking outside the HDU. Yeah, Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe some overcast, a little bit of weather. I'm sure they're working on stuff like that. Yeah, the team that put this together, they're they're trying to do they're trying to do good things with it. So who knows? Maybe soon. But we'll fly a little system. Why not?
Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group, news 450 at 500 knots.
2000. All right. See if we can make it to Hama.
Chevy 1,
Saturated. I thought we got rid of those issues. The SAS. I wonder. I mean, there hasn't been an update, so. Oops. See if I can hold the trim, recenter the SAS sleeves there. Alright, that's gone. Now release the trim. Or reset the trim. I'm seriously thinking about getting one of those force feedback sticks. It's a lot of money. And, what I should be doing right now is working on my federal tax return so I can figure out how much money I need to send them. Because apparently my withholding was all jacked up, so I owe the IRS a lot of money. Just from my preliminary estimation, but I actually got to sit down and work the numbers out and send them a lot of money. Because even though I've already given them a lot of money this year, I haven't given them enough, apparently. So, that and sometime today, construction starts on my new deck. So, those guys are supposed to show up in a couple hours and get to work. And, you know, that's not cheap either. So, I say all that to say that I can't really put out the cash for a force feedback stick right now. Besides, my wife would kill me. You did what? Most things she doesn't care about, but adulting sucks. Yes. Yeah. There's a guy on Instagram, comedian. His name is Derek Cahill, I think, and he does this quote-unquote series on his Instagram page called "Fuck This House," and that's kind of where I am right now. We're putting on the new deck, but
Deslaving.
oh, wait. There we go. George sees something. Okay. Alright. I tell you what, I can't see what it is. We're going to turn off this so we can try to see what that is. Cannot tell. Looks like a jet. Anyway, yeah, so he's got this series on his Instagram page called "Fuck This House," and that's kind of where I'm. We bought this house 5 years ago. It was built in 1970. It's got 55-year-old house problems. So, you know, we're doing some work on it. But you know, my next my goal was to work on the
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
work on the upstairs floors first. But the wife was like, I really want a screened-in porch and deck. So we've had them in our previous houses, and We haven't had one here, and we have more mosquitoes here than we've had anywhere else. So I acquiesced, and instead of fixing the floors upstairs, we're getting a new deck. So, not that I won't enjoy that, but yeah, adulting sucks, man. All right. My TSD shows a ZU down this direction. I haven't seen a time notification on when the server's going to restart. It's going to be soon. It's got to be like in the next less than 10 minutes now. I think we've been on that at least. Yeah, so I'm inside, outside, you know, using the Pinvis, using the naked eye. And sometimes you get some issues with like eye dominance and which one you're seeing the picture in, and you got to kind of, you know, if you're trying to see in your right eye and all you're getting is outside, you got to close your left eye and kind of refocus on the image in front of your right eye, because I do have it set up to only show in the right eye, because, you know, let's be real, like seriously, let's be real, that's how it is in real aircraft. So so that's what I wanted to do, but oh, fuck wires. These wires in a really bad spot just make you climb to get over them, and it exposes you to the bad guys as you approach their base. That's
missile, forward right.
Yeah, see.
Chevy board, Magic 1 board.
That's
263, 435 at 30,000 knots.
not ideal. Alright, let's get in constraints. Main constraints. We are
Chevy board, Magic 1 board.
rifle.
192 for 100 at 30,000 knots.
See anything out there, George? I didn't turn my C-scope on. It's part of the problem.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Oh, come on, man. The hell, hold on. Oh, well, that's not good. -3 credits. Son of a bitch. Who's shooting missiles? Damn it. Oh, we got North Factory. Damn it. That is not cool. Alright, let's work our way up here.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Get that FCR back out in front. Alright, we're going to have George verify and validate all targets, because we got too many friendlies in the area. And I just killed one.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
AAA. Alright, that's where that ZU is supposed to be. Rifle.
I'm deslaved. Target acquired. Good effects, good effects.
Okay. So, got that ZU, whatever it was. Oh, there's a shilker. Good.
And slave. Deslaving.
Alright, we got fast mover traffic.
Slaving.
That does
Missile,
not look
forward.
friendly.
Tracking target.
And we are way up in the stratosphere because we're flying fast. I should not be flying this high. This is better. I lost that fast mover. Looks like George is tracking him. Looks like he's smoking. Where is he, George? I forgot to change my acquisition source. God damn it. That's what happens when you don't fly for a couple of days. Forget to do everything you're supposed to do. Alright, where are you looking, George? Alright, he's up there. What is he?
Slaving. Deslaving.
Friendly or enemy? M2000.
Target in sight.
Definitely enemy. Rifle. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Not sure. Not sure what that missile was doing. Still tracking him, George? Oh, he's turning around to us. Yeah, absolutely. Lima's doing Lima things is what speech to chat says. Or chat to speech or whatever the hell it's called. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to restart. Well, we killed something.
Missile, forward.
Shit.
Missile, forward right. Missile, aft right.
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna die?
Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 0D2 480 at 2000 cold.
There are many ground targets. Oh, we got a tank.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
Whoa, big explosion.
Chevy 1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group
There's tank.
0D3
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
2000 cold.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Come on. Where's that Cobra?
Target in sight. Target destroyed.
Damn. Alright, friendly bombers taking care of business.
And slave. Target in sight.
Oh,
Laser on. Hellfire's up. Roger,
go,
engaging.
George.
Engaging.
Chevy 1, Magic 1-1,
Raccoon, welcome.
0D4 480 at 2000
Good morning.
cold.
George,
Firing.
what are you doing, George? Yeah, happy hump day to you as well.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
And there's the server restart. Alright. Oh, we're in contention. Server just restarted, so that means that it'll be daytime when we get back in there. Um, looks like we just bombed the crap out of Hama, so daytime, who needs it? Yeah, I would have, had it been like a real night fight, I would have approached that differently. But with the server restarting and it getting dark, um, I just wanted to get there and try to kill something, you know? Um, had it been a real night mission, I would have been moving a lot slower, um, and much more deliberately. So, but we got in there, we killed a couple of things, so that's nice. Just waiting for it to show back up, and we'll jump back in. Um, yeah, so I think I was saying earlier, it really didn't feel like streaming on Monday because I was tired. My kids wore me out this weekend. I was just trying to recover, and I had some other things I had to take care of. Then yesterday the wife was needing attention. Not that kind of attention, just wanted to hang out. She was off. She wanted to hang out. It's always good to do that sort of thing. So, all right, let's back up. Joy. So, I kind of hung out, and but today she's at an appointment. The gifts. Bring out the gimp. Yeah, that was it. Uh, did we? No, so we didn't cap it. So let's go back to FARP 7. Here we are. No, just hanging out. I spent a lot of the day as well working on some. Just trying to design something to 3D print. So I was working on that for a while yesterday, a few hours. I think I got a prototype done. So just have to wait till my next trip to try it. So I was designing a little holder clip thing to hold the control box for my headset when I'm flying in the airplane. And I found one online that a dude is selling in his Etsy shop. But he wanted like $30 for it. I got a 3D printer. Print that shit myself. So, I kind of borrowed some ideas from his design, but kind of added my own stuff too. So, we'll see how it works next time I actually have to go flying. I am for off until Sunday, and then I'm back on call. So we'll see. We'll see if I get called out for a trip. I'm getting close on landings. I'm less than a month from expiring on landings, and I really don't want to have to go do a landings class, because that's a basically 2-day trip out to Denver. And nothing against Denver. I'm sure there's beautiful parts of it, but I hate it. Um, I just don't like going there. There's a lot of where our training center is. There's a lot of crime, and I don't know. It's just I don't enjoy going there. I mean, who enjoys going to training for work, right? So, um, the good part is that the landings desk emailed me. Yes, we have a desk specifically dedicated to making sure pilots get landings. And they said, hey, if you want to go fly, send us some dates of your next reserve blocks and some trips that you would like us to buy for you. And we'll see if we can buy you some flying legs. So, I have not sent them anything for this next reserve block because I'm off and I don't admit to checking my work email when I'm off. But then once I start this next reserve block, I will look at the following reserve block and try to get something for that. There's a nice Honolulu trip during that time period. Try to pick that up. It's a long flight. It's probably the longest flight we do from here, like 10 plus hours. But it's Honolulu, you know. Get in a decent hour. You got the rest of that day, and the morning of the next day, because you're still on East Coast time. You know, getting up in the morning is not difficult. I've only done it once, and it was like last February, so it's been over a year. But it's a good trip. I enjoy it. The only sucky part about it is it's a red eye on the way back, but you know, it is what it is, right? We deal with it. It's not a terrible trip, so I might see if I can get them to buy me that one. When I say buy, they find the flying pilot on that one and they pay him to stay home. So they don't pay me any extra because I am not flying enough to make more. So I end up just making guarantee. But they pay him basically to stay home. So not a bad deal if you own the trip, for sure. I'm sure there's going to be some bad guys wanting to jump into the fray. Alright, looks good. Off we go. Yeah, so hopefully my next block I can pick up that trip. If not Honolulu, then I might try for, I don't know, Zurich or Lisbon, something like that. Zurich, both of those places are nice because I get the stay credit for my Marriott account. That's really the important consideration here. And you know, I mean Zurich. I like Zurich. It's just expensive. Everything there is expensive. Lisbon's not so bad. Food's better in Lisbon, I would say. In Zurich, you got German food, and I do enjoy German food, but if I had to pick between German food and Portuguese food, I'd probably pick the Portuguese food. So, I think those are the only two places we go that give us stay credit accounts. Oh wait, no, Dublin's the other one. Yeah, last week I went to Sao Paulo. But the week before that, I went to Dublin, and the trip before that, I went to Dublin, and the trip before that, I went to Dublin. So, um, and Dublin has great food too. And the hotel there does give us stay credit. The only sucky part about Dublin is it's in a 757 versus a 767. And that means that our rest seat is class 3 versus class 2. Basically, it's not a private rest seat. You get a seat in first class, which is nice. I mean, it's a lay flat seat, so not complaining about that, but it just it's not the same as in the 767 where we don't have a bunk. We also have a first class seat, but there's a curtain that pulls around it, closes off, and it's a lot more private. You don't have to crawl over somebody else to get to your seat. So it's just a little bit nicer. I know. We're spoiled. But hey. Actually, you know what? I think Dublin is doing the 767 on some days. I just don't think it's I don't think that's started yet. I think it's still in the 757. So anyway, SU-25. I should pay more attention to what those guys are doing instead of jib-jabbing about work. Alright. See if we can do some work on the TSD while we're flying without taking our hands off the controls. Sure. Ukraine war be crazy. Okay. Didn't know we were talking about Ukraine, but we can. Sure. We'll see what happens. I heard they agreed to cede some territory. So, if that happens, maybe there will be some resolution to the conflict. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. No. No, sir. This is a video game in the United States. There's somebody on YouTube chat who said he thought he was watching something from the Ukraine. Yeah, it's the graphics are pretty good. And that's saying something, given that I'm flying in VR. So, uh-oh, what was that? I just got a Windows bing bong, and that's never a good thing when you're in VR. So, I may have to land here and figure out what the hell just popped up. Hopefully it was just like a Windows Defender message. Let's see. Actually, I may not have to land. Let's see if I can hold that right there. Alright, looking real quick. Nope, no idea what that was. I don't see any pop-ups. Using your bleep as the control stick for the helicopter. No, sir. I've got a full set of controls here. Got a stick using as the cyclic. I've got a collective. 124, loud and clear. And yeah, so I'm using a Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS, as well as the Verbal Collective with the Apache Collective Head. I am not paying much attention to my altitude today. I'm not doing a good job of flying low and flying fast. Alright, we're getting closer. We got some friendly units up ahead, templated. I think Hama will be pretty decimated after that bombing. So maybe we'll be able to just go in and clean up. See what's there. We're getting close. You can see it on the TSD. So, okay. Yeah. So we're what? Probably about 15 Ks or so. I could cack it and drop a point there and make that my acquisition, or do a whole bunch of things, but I just don't feel like it. That's a lot of work. Well, the HOTAS, let's see. Trevor is asking how much the setup costs over on YouTube. So the HOTAS is, what did I pay for it? It's like 5 years ago. It was like $500. The collective, I think I got that like 3 years ago. I think. Well, I got the collective in the originally with the collective I got the Black Hawk or the Hawk collective head because the Apache collective head wasn't available at that time. So gosh, I don't even remember how much it all costs together. Okay, looks like we're picking up. Those are friendlies. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd have to go look it up, honestly. And then same for the pedals. So I run a set of MFG crosswinds. I think they're $200 or $300. Exactly. So yeah, there's definitely some money put into this, and that's not even counting VR.
Missile, forward.
Okay. Pretty sure they're not shooting at me. Oh, I see smoke trail.
Slaving.
So
Deslaving.
that might not be friendly. Okay. I'm gonna assume all these guys over here are friendly. And that smoke trail is not. Alright, keeping it low and slow for now while we maneuver up towards Hama. I do want get a little bit closer
Slaving.
to
Deslaving.
where that smoke trail originated. There. What do we got? Fast mover. No telling what that is. I'm gonna
Tracking
let
target.
George keep an eye on it. And we will stay low. I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I forget what airspeed it is that you fall off the radar, but not the yeah, I don't know. I don't know what speed it is. At some point, you disappear off of the GCI screen, so. But I don't know what airspeed that is. What airspeed and altitude? Oh, Jesus.
No inner visibility on target.
Let's not crash into the little, what are they? Apricot trees? Orange trees, something like that. Alright. So we are low enough that George can't see anything. Let's maneuver back towards Hama. F-16, 50 miles. Okay, so that fast mover either bugged out or it's not one of ours. Or it is one of ours, I'm sorry. What do we got? I saw Hilo. Mi-24.
Target in sight. Lost sight of target.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure he's looking at us, though. Let's scoot. I want to get up here before he unmasks and finds me. Try to move laterally, hide from, stay nice, slow. Alright, I got Lima's WASD. Let's unmask. Actually, before we unmask, we'll go up air to air. I know he's hanging out looking for me. There he is. Rifle. Rifle. Ooh, there's another one over there. Probably shouldn't unmask right here, but we're doing it anyway. I got nothing.
And slaving.
He was over this direction. He's not showing up now. I don't know. I don't know where he got off to. And it was a hind, so it wasn't that guy in the chat window. All right, rifle.
Missile, missile, forward right. Missile, missile.
Hopefully that's not coming for me.
Missile, missile, forward right.
Rifle. Oh, killed an F. All right, killed an Mi-24. Nice. RFL fire doing RFL fire things. All right, we got another helo over this direction. Apparently.
And slaving. Deslaving.
What is it? George can't tell me. Oof, I'm getting a little squirrely here with the collective.
Slaving. Deslaving.
FCR's picking it up. George does not see it.
Tracking target.
There we go. All right, George.
Laser on. Pausing. Engaging. Roger, engaging. Engaging.
Yeah, pistol, it's definitely oh, did I get it?
Lasers off. Good effects on target.
Holy shit, these hinds are destructible. So the rockets are really tricky. If you're shooting them by yourself from the backseat,
And slave. Deslaving. Laser on. Engaging.
the trick, so what you got to do is you got to put your crosshairs on the target, and then line up the I-beam with your crosshairs and pull the trigger. That's really
Missile, missile.
Lasers
forward
off.
right.
Yeah.
Good effects. Good effects.
but it's a lot easier said than done. A lot easier said. It's actually fairly difficult. So when we shot rockets in the real thing, almost always it was almost always done in co-op mode. So front seater would find the target, laze the target to get a good laser range. And that's the other thing, is you got to have a good range. So either auto range. Honestly, if you're shooting them by yourself, auto range works best. So you go into the range on the weapons page, and you select it, and then you hit A on the keyboard, and that'll take you to auto range. And then
Slaving. Deslaving.
in co-op mode, yeah, so the front seater will find the target, laze the target, get a good range, so your range is good, match and shoot, and the back seater will line up the I-beam with the CBG's crosshairs and squeeze the trigger and fire off the rockets. So that is the ideal way to do it. But like I said, doing it from the back seat, you really, my opinion, the best way to do it is using auto range.
And And slave. Deslaving.
Okay, I don't see anything saying Hanma is neutral. Let's. Oh, come on, dude. Why did we end up pulling a bunch of torque there? Don't need to pull a bunch of torque. Alright, we're over top of this building. Somewhat in ground effect. I'm trying to get it to freaking hold a hover so I can pull up the map. Stay over the building now. Otherwise, we'll be out of ground effect.
I'm deslaved. Laser on. Engaging. Engaging. Lasers off.
Oh.
Good effects, good
Missile
effects.
out.
Shoot, wasted a missile. Yeah, still red. Oof, that bloom is something else. What? Where?
Blazing. Roger, engaging.
He's moving. It's going to be hard. I'm going to take the missiles back. Where is he? Rifle. Shit, where's it going?
No inner visibility on target.
Alright, so we're picking up a tank over this direction. Let's see if I can't hit him with an RF. Where is he? You don't see him. Alright. Should be like right off the end of the airfield here.
Lasers off. Blazing. Firing. Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
Missile, aft left. Engine 1 out.
Ah, it was
Engine
coming.
2 out.
It was coming.
1 out.
I was due.
Engine 2 out.
Oh, he got me. Falcon.
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out.
Mi-24. Yeah. See, I knew I made a mistake letting him go.
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
All right.
Engine 2 out.
Let's see.
Engine 1
Select
out.
roll.
Engine 2 out. Engine
Let's take a look. See what we got going on out here. How far? What kind of range we got? 2 miles. And it was northwest. This direction. Is that him? I think that's him. Way out there. Yeah, I can't zoom in, and it won't lock in. It's too far out. And this is somebody else's CTLD unit, so I'm not going to move it. Get oh, he's where is he? Said he's moving further west. He's obviously low. He's due west. Yeah, he's definitely low. I think I can hear him. Oh, he's turning this way. Oh, come on. Come this way, please. Please do. You know what? We're going to find him. Less than 2 miles. There's an Mi-24 on the south side of Hama, just at the edge of the Red Ring, outer Red Ring. I hear him. Do not see him yet, though. Was that him? There he is. I don't know if I hit him or not. I definitely woke him up, though. See if I can squeeze through here. Now he's looking for me. Gotta lock him. He's a little too far. Shit. Eat that. Oh, oh, did I get him? I saw pieces falling off. Yes! We got him. That's awesome. Serves him right. All right. Let's respawn. Oh, dude. See, this is when it gets difficult. Is now they've got cap up, and our cap is running. Uh, Pistols in the C-101. I see you. Um, Pistol bra 0704 miles. Disregard. I tried. Snooze17 if you're up. Bra 096 for 11 miles. MI-24 on the deck at 1600. Snooze second target. Bra 086 22 miles. F-16 19,000 hot. Here we go. Maybe this will be a fight. I mean, he's not pointing at him. There we go. Now he's pointing at him. I don't believe he got a missile off. So there's that. 36. This must be some sort of squadron or something. There's a lot of these 36 guys on. The Roland killed Gewigs. Snooze didn't answer, so I don't know if he heard me. Oh, damn, he just took out that 16. Nice. Good job. All right. Let's respawn FARP 7 and see if we can head back up to Hama and take out some SAMs so we can maybe cap it at some point. I think this 36 unit is all European guys. Sound like European names, so this is definitely the time of day that the there are more European players on than Western Hemisphere players. That's to be expected. So it's prime working hours on a Wednesday for people here in the Western Hemisphere. It's what, about 5 p.m., 6 p.m. ish on the east coast of Europe, or I'm sorry, the west coast of Europe. And later as you go further east, so all right, get this bore sight done. Get this range done. Turn the styles down just a bit. Turn this E on. Let's get our missile codes changed. It's good for the weapons page. Tabs, tabs. Oh, you know, if there's here. There we go. Get that C-scope running now. TSD, show, attack. Oops. And acquisition tags. There we go. I think we are set. Crank engines. Head back to Hama. See if we can engage some more targets. They got their SAMs back up pretty quickly. I'm not sure how long that takes, but we'll see if we can get some FARP reinforcements here. Make our way back up to 300-ish. Yeah, so I get the ground override and the arm switch on early while I'm still on the ground, so I can turn the ASE on, and so I can just WAS weapons when I need to, because I'm forgetful and I'll forget to hit the damn master arm and try to go fight in safe. I think I have a short. Yeah, I got a short somewhere on that where JF-17 inbound. I had a target all lined up. I freaking pulled the trigger. Nothing happened. Big safe message.
Missile.
That's not good. As we get the FCR going too. That's another thing we can't do on the ground if we don't have the
Missile. Right.
arm switch to arm. Okay, there we go. Taking fire on the fart pad.
Missile. Forward right. Aft.
Getting attacked at FARP 7. Well, at least that Jeff got. Yeah, I know. Master caution. APU's on. Not sure what's going on with my aircraft here, but I think we're going to have to respawn if we want a working aircraft, because I'm pretty sure that one was done. And we'll try it again. Hopefully, we took out the bad guys who were close. And we can spawn again without getting blown up. Good. That bloom is ridiculous. It happens whenever I go to the F10 map. That's yeah, this isn't how I would do everything in real life. I would follow the checklist and do things in order, but in TCS it doesn't much matter, so we're just getting the things on as we can. Alpha range. 800 meters. I set that mainly for the gun. That's a good range to shoot helmet-mounted gun from the back seat. Or HD, I should say, HDU slaved gun from the back seat. Let's see. What am I doing? It's always fun. I always enjoy doing this twice. I was being facetious there. I hate doing this. I wish these aircraft were bought. And all you had to do was wait for the takeoff time. Because this is just a pain. The Apache is like the slowest starting aircraft out there. Because you gotta wait for the stupid INUs to align, and that always takes forever. I think we're good. Actually, I don't think I turned the AC on. Yeah, see, so I'll have the engine started, and you saw probably the last couple of times. I can have the inertial navigation units. There's 2 of them, and you know, so it's got GPS, but without the INUs aligned, like, you don't get the map, and it honestly, it just doesn't know where it is. So it's correlating GPS position with the inertial navigation units. Basically, it figures out where you are, and then through movement of the aircraft, figures out where you're going, where you've been, all that stuff. All right. We'll go ahead and run the power levers up to fly. Maybe by the time we get them to fly. Yeah, they will. On most maps, they will eventually. Well, number one, it's all done. It's not something you have to do. Once you turn on the aircraft, it starts aligning. Or turn on the APU, it starts aligning. So there's nothing you have to do. You just got to wait for them to actually go through the process. And if you on a lot of maps, they will like continue aligning even if you take off without them aligned. In the real aircraft, you can't start engines until they're aligned, because the vibrations will throw it off. So, but we got the map, so off we go. And I don't know, I guess I think there's like a set amount of time that it takes in DCS. I don't know what that is. I should probably time it at some point, just see how long it takes. I typically can get the have everything ready before they're done aligning. Um, I'm pretty fast at it. I've had a lot of practice too, you know. You spawn, you get everything set up, you get yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's in a real aircraft, and maybe they'll model it at some point. Like that's assuming they fix the damage model too. But maybe at some point they'll make it so if you start engines before they're aligned, they will never align. I don't know. Not that I want that, but that would be more realistic. All right, we got an SU-25, 7 miles, 294 at 2,000 feet. So right off the nose.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
No point in flying right into them, right? See if the FCR will pick him up. And then we'll send a missile his way. There it is.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Rifle.
Target in sight.
God damn it, George. There we go. Somebody took some shots at him.
And slave. Deslaving.
There we go. Nicely done.
Gun lost.
All right.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Flight Sim Adventures. Yes, sir, I am. How's it going, man? Well, fuming is probably accurate, to be honest. It's although today hasn't been bad. We've gotten some good kills. The helicopters I've been shooting at have actually been dying when I hit them with a Hellfire, which is like, I don't know, they didn't patch anything, so. We all get rid of RPM. Because again, that's something that's not modeled quite correctly, but maybe someday they'll work it out. And like, let's see, I'm gonna do something real quick. Watch this. Here we go. We're gonna not extremely fast, but rapidly reduce the collective aft cyclic decel.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM
See?
high.
That does not happen in the Apache. That Yeah. That was not an aggressive decel by any means. So there's no reason I should have gotten the rotor RPM high. But someday, maybe they'll fix it. Yeah, that decel there was not anywhere near aggressive enough to cause a rotor RPM high in a real aircraft.
I'm deslaved.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Brad Mick's been telling them all kinds of things for a very long time. And I think they just ignore him now. I don't know. I mean, he's the guy. He flew both the D model. He's currently flying the E model. He's the smart guy. And he doesn't get as much. I don't know. Maybe they take his input and they're like storing it. Oh man, somebody killed my cargo plane. Fuckers. Maybe they're just storing that info for a later date. But I don't know. It would be nice if they fix the things that they have. Definitely be nice if they worked on some of these things sooner rather than later and fixed the aircraft they already had before they put out new ones. Yeah, I don't know what book they're on. Don't know what book they use. It would never. The one from Firebird. The book from Firebird. 345 at 13, 3,000. 345. Alright, I'm seeing SA6 misdirection. So let's move to engage. Oh, there's helos. Alright. We'll leave our air-to-air up. I think... Yeah, we'll move up through this low ground up to those trees right over there. And then start like a movement to contact from there. Because I'm not really concerned. We're well out of range of those SAs, but that helo could be close. 011, 11 miles, 2,000 feet. So here we got some low ground, got some trees to our front. FCR's not picking anything up. We are creating a hell of a dust signature though. Let's move forward. Nice. Have fun. Yeah. We'll talk to you later, man. Alright. So, if that's a bad guy helo, it's probably off in that direction somewhere. 7 miles, 022, 3,000 feet.
Missile, right.
Son of a.
Engine 1 out.
God.
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
I thought I dodged that missile.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out.
Thought I got behind the hill
Engine 1 out.
enough
Engine 2 out. Engine 1
to
out.
avoid that guy, but
Engine 2
apparently not.
out. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out.
Still found me.
Engine 1 out.
I'd like to see the track view on that one.
Engine 2 out.
Maybe I'll look at it.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out.
Oh.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Engine.
Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna do some GCI for just a minute. Come on. What's going on? Jeez. What was up with that? This guy. Man, they're like defending the crap out of him. This Vulcan, I believe, is out of ammo. Yeah, this one's out of ammo. Needs an ammo truck. I don't know if that's an ammo truck or not. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, so there is an SA-6 up there. Let's mark him on. Yeah, definitely needs something. This Vulcan can't do it all on its own. But this guy is just gonna stay here and continue working this site. Oh, well, maybe. He's going north. If he goes too far north, he's gonna run into trouble. Okay. South. Okay. I tried. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if I hit him or not. He's coming back around. Yep, here he comes. You can if you got them. There we go. Lock him up. Got him locked. Yeah, that's tough. Gaming Green Bay. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Like we don't have God, do we have any cat? Ah, it's almost not even worth it. Let's see. Got so many tech command. We got 18, 14, 18, 15, 10, JTAC. I know. I know. Maybe I should have focused on learning a blue airplane instead of the F-16. But God, that F-16 is so easy. It's extremely easy to learn. I wish we had them on blue. This guy's just sitting out here. Okay, let's see if we can take us K50. Let's look about 200 heading. 200-ish. Yeah, I can't. Let's see. There we go. Yep, a little bit. A little bit. Uh, where is he? Oh, he's way too far. He's 5 miles. I'm not going to see him. But he's, what's that? 206. Yeah, looking in the right direction. He's just too far to see at this point, and he's probably not gonna become visible before he shows up, or before his missiles show up. Senior Socio, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, well, that didn't work very well. He saw us before we saw him. Here we go. I was. I flew him for about 5 years. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The Poles just bought a whole bunch of 64s too. No, U.S. I did after. Let's see, I can't even see the guy, so this is pointless. Um, yeah, U.S. Definitely not Japanese or Greek or Israeli. Um, yeah, so I graduated flight school, went to the Apache, flew that for about 5 years after flight school, and then went to fly airplanes after that. Got a short stint flying Blackhawks for a couple of years. Um, very late in my career, but then back to airplanes, and now I fly airplanes for a living. So my wife is texting me. You gotta check. Okay. Commercial airplanes. That is correct. Pays me very well to not work very hard. So, and then I do this for fun. So, man, I wish I could get an F-16. Freaking go after these guys, but I miss the aircraft. The Apache, the big rig is freaking amazing. And it's only gotten better since I stopped flying it. But there was a lot going on back then when I stopped flying it. That was in 2005. So, we were kind of smack in the middle of Iraq and Afghanistan deployments one after the other. So it just wasn't something I wanted to keep doing at that point in time. But flying the aircraft is freaking it's amazing. The Black Hawk is a great helicopter uh for its mission. Uh, it's like uh, it's like the SUV of Army Aviation, and yeah, it's a great helicopter. It's definitely not as maneuverable as the Apache, but we can't all be Apaches, right? Um, but yeah, I miss flying the military equipment. It was a lot of fun. I don't miss the deployments. I don't miss um, I don't miss the Army's BS, but you know, uh, I mean, the pay is okay. It's not great, but it's definitely a livable wage. Um, but yeah, not family friendly. That is for sure. Because right now, like the guys in the Apache community, they're doing rotations to Europe. They're doing rotations to the Middle East. Um, yes, they're still doing rotations to the Middle East. Um, and then you go for however long the deployments. I don't even know how long they are. 6 months, a year. Um, and then when you get back, you get like a little bit of leave, but then you're back at it, training up for your next rotation. So looks like FARP 7 is clear enough. We can try to. I just worry about these guys. Um, nice. Building an Apache pit. That's awesome. I don't. Pretty sure my better half would not let me do that. Not that I want one either. That's a lot of space that I don't have. Okay, nice. All right, yeah, let's spawn at FARP 7 and give it another go. All right, Bullet Stop. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by the stream. I appreciate it. I think this is going to be my last run for today because I'm getting tired of sitting in this chair. I need to get a better chair. Um, I've had this chair for a couple of years and it's starting to get worn. Do I fly in DCS how I would in real life? So not, not completely, somewhat. And the reason for that is like there's no risk flying in DCS, right? Oh, you get shot down. You respawn and you go again. There's no respawns in real life, so obviously you're a lot more careful with how you handle things in real life. As far as like tactically, again, somewhat, but not completely. It's like in real life, I'm never gonna fly at 10 feet and 110 knots. There's too much room for error. So, you know, one at 10 feet and 100 knots, one small mistake, and you're upside down in a fireball. So generally, like if you're flying that low, you are way slow, way slow. Like 40 knots or less. You might be able to push it up to 50 or so, but here you don't have to worry about that because if you screw up and crash, you just respawn. So there's that. Let's crank them up. There's nothing I would never do in real life. A dual engine start. Not allowed. There's APU doesn't put out enough air to start both engines simultaneously. I don't know. It might, but they always told us it did not. So that's why we couldn't do dual engine starts. We could do them in the Blackhawk. Yeah, the Blackhawk hit both starters and levers to idle and the time was right and start them both. But for some reason they told us in Apache it wasn't a thing. I don't know. At least when I was flying, it may be a thing now, especially with the new was it 701D engines they're flying with now, and the E models. Because I saw they put the new ITEP engine, the improved turbine engine, which is a 901, I think is what they numbered it. They've put that into a Blackhawk in the testing. Sorry, I'm responding to my wife.
Cold.
Okay, we got a map. Our levers are coming up. View's off. Let me recenter my view here. Alright, wasn't that bad. Parking brakes released. Here we go. Ooh, we're dragging. Airplanes pay better. Helos are more fun. So, depends on what your goal is. I don't have a ton. I got 1,000 hours of helicopter time, which is maybe enough to get a job. Maybe enough to get a job flying VFR in the Gulf until you build up some more time. But I just don't. 1,000 hours in the helicopter world is not considered a lot of time. Yeah, and their minimums are crazy. For sure, the air ambulance helos. Most of those guys want minimum 2,000 hours, but average is usually 3 to 4,000 hours to try to get a job doing that, and that's 4 times what I have in helicopters. It would take me forever to get there. It doesn't pay anywhere near as well either. That's the thing. Like, a good top of the line helo job. You might be looking at 150K per year. That's a great helicopter job. Make a lot more than that flying at the airlines. I flew Army helicopters for a total of, let's see, including flight school, 9 years. About 9 years. And for the other 15, flew airplanes. When I first started flying airplanes, I only had about 600 helicopter hours. That was after 7 years. So chat's going nuts right now. So yeah, I had about 600 helicopter hours when I first started flying airplanes in the Army, and I had 600 airplane hours in about a year and a half. UK helipad, yeah. I did fly airplanes in the Army. They were King Airs and Citations, VIP kind of stuff. Aviate Goat X UK Mil Heli Gunner on 50 cal. Yeah, honestly, medical's the toughest part. Like, if I had to do it now, I wouldn't pass the medical. So, buddies who fly basically unemployed when they aren't flying for the Army. Yep. Yes, sir. And then there's all the additional duty. Like, if you're active duty, there's all the additional duties. It's flying Army helicopters. The actual flying part is fun when you get to do it. So, seeing if you recognize my voice. Guessing it's coming over on YouTube. So my last Apache flight was in 2005. So there's that. If that's where you think you might recognize me from. It's been 20 years since I've flown an Apache. Actually, my last flight in an Apache was in May of 2005. Okay. Aha. 10th man. So I did two, I don't want to say tours, two rotations, I guess, in Apaches. My first duty station was Campbell, and my last duty station was Hood. So I was in 1101 to start, and then 16 Cav as we went through Longbow UFTP, and then reflagged to 44. And I left the Apache world right after we reflagged to 44. So.
Missile, missile, forward right. Forward. Missile, missile, forward right. Missile, missile, forward right. Missile, engine 1 out.
Okay.
And slaving.
Engine 1 out.
Okay. Yeah, I did 3 years at Campbell. Did the initial deployment into Iraq in 03. I was there until basically end of May 03, and then redeployed to go PCS to Rucker for the career course. Off to Hood after that for 16 UFTP. So good times. Good times. Pistol, I was at Bagram last half of 2010. We left there New Year's Eve going into 2011. So I think that's going to do it for today. I got some other things I got to do. I brought up on Chicken Hawk. I've read the book. I've read the book, and great book. That, and there are several others. Gotta have to think about it. But anyway, yeah, I got to run. Yeah, definitely a must read. Everybody who dropped by, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. Swing Beans, thanks for hanging out. Ricosa Broso, thanks for dropping by. Let's see what we got here. Aviate Goat, Senior Socio, Gaming Green Bay, Pistol, thanks for the follows. Twitch, Henry, Thomas, Jordan, Evan, Emiliano, thanks for the subscriptions on YouTube. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Let's see. Tell you what, let's raid out to somebody. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid out to. That always takes a minute. Let's see who's on. We got some category. Snake Venom. Oh, maybe Snake Venom. Looks like he's in a Huey. That'd be good. Alright. Let's, if you want to hang out and watch Snake Venom on Twitch, we'll be raiding in about 8 seconds. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.